History in the making. Two men running for governor in a rare recall election.
So this is what it comes down to. It's like a heavyweight fight.
Millions expected to vote. The margin could be razor thin.
Good to see you. 139 here.
Oh, I love it.
Tonight, after logging miles all over the state, both Governor Walker and Tom Barrett are here in Milwaukee, making their closing arguments just 60 minutes from now.
Good evening. It is all about turnout, turnout, turnout.
Yeah, both candidates believe that's the key to victory tomorrow. Most voters have already made up their mind. It's just a matter of who shows up at the polls.
Tonight, we start with the governor's efforts. Jeremy Ross, live on the South Side, following him. Jeremy.
And the governor began his day just outside of Madison. He's expected to finish his campaign day right here inside Serb Hall. He's expected to address a growing number of supporters behind me. In approximately an hour from now, he has been delivering campaign messages all day and has done so across the state.
I'll be in Eau Claire later, I'll be in Stevens Point, I'll be in Green Bay.
Governor Scott Walker racking up the number of handshakes and miles in the final day of campaigning. Trip beginning in the western side of the state to the far eastern portion of Wisconsin, but the term bouncing around was saved for his opposition.
If my opponent's elected, you have the start of recall ping pong. Recalls will continue all throughout the state, sadly probably for years to come. I don't think anybody wants that.
Walker visited an RV dealership in La Crosse to meet with supporters. While hugs are good, votes are better. The governor says the focus isn't on targeting undecided voters, but about motivating those standing with him to stand up for him at the ballot box.
There are tough issues to tackle. We all know that we need to tackle these issues, not just for ourselves, but for our kids and our grandkids.
Visiting city after city, the governor admitted the battle for votes isn't limited to one region, but all over the dairy state. Strategy the night before the election seems to be geography isn't important. Moving supporters to the polls is.
Well, I think we want to move forward. I think we've laid the foundation for success. Where it comes to ensuring we made decisions that balanced our budget so that our kids don't inherit the kind of deficits we had in the past. And when it comes to making sure our kids have a chance to have jobs in the future, we went from losing jobs before I took office to gaining jobs now. I think that's the most powerful thing we can point to. I think the message that'll come out tomorrow, if we're able to prevail, is that you can take on the tough issues.
Walker is scheduled to vote early tomorrow morning in Wauwatosa. He does have two scheduled campaign stops before, of course, heading to his campaign headquarters. That is in Green Bay and also in Wausau. Of course, heading to his election night rally in Waukesha later that evening. We're live inside Serb Hall. Jeremy Ross, Fox 6 News.
All right, Jeremy, thank you. On the other side, Tom Barrett, he says that he